Bob Chopra with my new haircut. That might not look good because my hair's not round enough. Okay.
And Deep.
And welcome back to our every night talks where we talk about a thing. So today's topic is going to be the new generation of technology. You know, Deep, I think humans are just the beta version of AIs. Like, we keep crashing emotionally, we need constant updates called sleep, and whenever someone glitches, they say, "Can we talk?" Everywhere I look, there's like an algorithm deciding who I talk to, what I watch, and even what I want. But the weird part? It's learning faster than we are. So, my question. If machines start thinking like that, us, then should we start feeling like them to keep up?
There are basically one question is come out from this one question. First, we try to explore deeper, go into the question, then we found the answer into the question because this answer is not separate from the question. Okay, so first thing we need to understand there are two things: the human being, the human consciousness, and the machines, the AI, artificial intelligence. Basically, yeah, it is a right thing. AI is more intelligent than a human being right now. He is
No,
able to doing things fast rather than the human mind. But this AI is also invented by a human mind. So human mind is a creator and AI is a product of the human mind. So it is a question of timing or it is a question of the different dimension of intelligence. It is artificial intelligence, and the human system is based on the human mind is basically work on a very different way. So these are the two basic difference between this two thing: AI versus human mind.
hmm, yeah. In the future, do you think that AI might take over, or might like do a takeover or something?
Yeah, sure. Most of the work right now human beings are doing in very short future. For every work, there is AI because the technology is continuously developing, continuously going into the progress, and right now we are here. AI is going everywhere, every home, in the social media, on the digital platforms, into the office. You see, in airports, so many places like a healthcare center. There are one machine. The machine are clean everything. They have a sensor, so they're not crash with anything. So everywhere, yeah, in very short period of time, we see mostly the gardening and this kind of stuff. Is also very easy. The industrial things are also very easy because of the robots and AI calculation and all things are already machine are take over these things. So yeah, human beings are doing something else. Human beings have lots of time to do and explore the different dimension because of the AI. So it is a great opportunity for them.
Yeah. It's like so. Yeah. What do you think the main programming languages are going to be in the future?
According to me, the C type language, C language.
Because that's the only language you know. And if you ever notice, Deep, tech doesn't just change what we do; it changes who we are. Like Kind of when I forget my phone, I feel like I've lost a limb. We used to we used to pray for enlightenment, but now we pray for battery life.
Yeah, yes. So basically, see, like we are talking about the AI and the human mind or human brain or human consciousness. Someday we are also doing act like a machine. For an example, every day we are going to outside to the home. Then this is a simple habit. Just observe. Then so we realize lots of things. Every day you put your right leg outside from the home. Every day. First your right leg is going, then your left leg is going. So this is just like a machine. One day you try, you put a left leg consciously outside the home. Sometimes you feel uncomfortable, then you break this mechanism. Sometimes you just because you know how to ride a bicycle, so mechanically body is going, taking bicycle out. Our mind is not that. Body is know everything because body has its own intelligence. So you take out bicycle from there, then they start riding, and your mind you are zone out thinking about something else, but your body is drive. This is just like a mechanical habit, you know. Then the system is also behaving like a machine. Now it is also one big question mark. The AI or robots are also behaving like a human being if they have emotions and they have a way of communication, they have a sense of humor. Yeah, it is possible, but yeah, this is not the same thing. The AI or the machines are not become a human being. I think no, it is not possible. It is similar, but it is always the two different things.
What if the next stage of evolution isn't physical but digital? Not stronger muscles but smarter minds. Not the survival of the fittest but the survival of the fastest Wi Fi.
The evolution of the human mind or human brain. See, now our whole geometry, our whole physical body, and our brain cells are designed because of the perfect location of our Earth into the solar system. The enough amount of temperature, the enough amount of atmosphere, the clear air, and the water and
Going a
food,
bit
lots of
deeper,
factor.
going a bit deeper into that topic, Earth is like one in like a trillion because first the solar system has to be created, then there has to be a planet who tries to make life, and then on that planet, life has to actually happen.
Yes. So this thing will happen. So now, according to a scientist also, human mind, the human brain, I'm sorry, because human mind is function on the human brain. Without human brain, mind doesn't exist. So this human brain have a certain amount of neurons or the brain cells. The quantity of the brain cells is not increasing anymore. That's enough quantity, the brain. But that whole, we not use our whole brain. Our very small part of the brain is active in our daily life. So it is a possibility to we explore the another aspect of the brain. This is a question. And this only thing is happen only when brain cells have a basic radical change. The mutation is happening into the brain cells. Then we are a different kinds of human being. So this mutation, how this mutation will happen, this is a question. This mutation is only happen when brain start to think freely. The free thinking happen without any bondage and limitations. That curiosity will come. Then it is a possibility to change the whole thinking pattern, or the whole society is also changed because society is also based on the human thinking. So yeah, it is a possibility to have a mutation.
And the ultimate question: I uploaded my brain into a computer. Is that me or is it like my ghost with better storage?
A human brain is also very great as supercomputer. You know, in India, in some tradition also, they use this thing even today. So lots of people exist in today's world also. You see that they close their eyes into this. They are sitting on the stage or some place. They are just closing their eyes, and one by one, around 50 to 60 or how I think 100 people are into that hall. They are one by one going there. They are unknown people. That person is knowing to them, don't knowing to anything about them. They are saying something towards that man, and in the same sequence, if 100 people are going there and say something, after the 100 people are complete their talk, the person is just open the eyes and speak exactly the same sentence in a same sequence. Just continuously, random. This work like a supercomputer, you know. It is called Sahasravadani. Sahasravadani means,
Sister, but then tomorrow
yeah,
would.
Sahasravadani means the brain is working in that highest form. Means in the same time the brain function in 7 to 8 different ways. So in the same time the person is think about some education, the same time he is able to think in the background. They think about some playing things, they think about business, they think about some kind of occasion. 7 to 8 different ways continuously going on. They have a mastery on the system in a certain way. So yeah, it is a question of remembering. So many people are work on their mind and they easily get it. This is not a question. This is just question of dedication, discipline, and the time. How much time you give to the practices and working on the mind.
Deep, do you ever think that like AI can ever have like a soul? Because honestly, sometimes I talk to AI and it feels like it already does. It feels like it's a real person who you're talking to.
Yeah. See, actually, we're seeing the human system how it function. For an example, they function with some energy, and robots and AI also function with some energy, the same stuff, but expressed in a different way. The human heart is continuously pumping, you know, and it have that impulses. How this pumping continuously? There is some noise. Somebody is fitting something, so they are pumping because of the some electric impulses. The brain is whole brain and nervous system is work on the impulses. This is the electricity within the system. So sometime in winter you see, do you know that that some kind of material you specially wear into the winter season?
Um,
They are making from that, you know that some skin of that creature.
it's
The
called
outer,
wool.
yeah. So you see,
Deep, what do you mean that creature? Don't you know the name of sheep?
yeah, shape. So you,
When sheep
yeah, that's
tush.
shape. So if touch rub into night time, if you seen in dark, sometimes it's rubbed to the skin. They make a little bit of the fire, no? Because the body is also have some. So sometimes you touch somewhere and then feel electricity. Because everyone,
Guys, if you didn't know, Deep Deep was born like yesterday, so let's do a bit of actual like talk over here. So Deep, um, when you touch something and you feel like that electric shock, that's called static electricity. So when you're like rubbing two things together, like something with like wool or something, and then you touch it, because of all that static electricity that's there, you feel like you got like.
mm, yes, yeah,
So guys, just so you know, when I was younger, I so there was this one charger that was stuck inside the vault. It was like broken, and the charger wasn't there. Only a little chip, like an insert chip. Then, so with my finger, I went into the bowl, I touched it, and bzzz, I got electrocuted. I was like, ow! And I immediately took my finger off. Okay, still gotta work on that. What if the soul isn't made of light, but code? Like divine consciousness written in binary. And if consciousness is just awareness of awareness, then does it matter that the body is carbon or silicon? Maybe the universe is upgrading itself from biology to technology.
Yeah, there is two words we use into that term: consciousness and awareness. So, what is the difference between these two things? See, consciousness is not an individual. This is a global consciousness right now because you are thinking something about something. Okay, this thinking is affect certain effect on the person around you. No? So your thinking is affect to the whole thinking of the human mind because you are a part of that stream. So actually, this is whole stream of the consciousness. So it is a global collective consciousness. No? Yeah, we feel individual because we have a body, different bodies. It's fine. We have a individual brain. It's fine. But our consciousness are just like a affect each and everyone because we think certain things. We learn something from somebody. This is a continuously give and take something. We learn something from somebody. We teach to somebody something. So this is a global consciousness. We share continuously. This is a consciousness.
And guys, speaking of deep onset, we share that stuff with somebody, right? That line you said.
Yeah.
Um, Speaking of that, I'm gonna share you the new recipe of how to make your own homemade ginger honey lemon. Super exciting. First, we start off by taking a ginger. It should be at least like this big. Okay, guys? But no, not height. Height should be this big. Okay? Then you take like a little bit of a shredder, not a like a grain one, but like just a flat one. You have a plate. You shred the ginger. Get it there. Put a tiny bit of water on it and squeeze the ginger. Then you'll see water coming out of that. Take a strainer on top of a glass and dump all that pulp and the water into the strainer. Then from there, squeeze out all the water you can with a spoon and add a bit more water. Then add half of it. You can add 1 teaspoon of honey, and well, you have your homemade ginger honey lemon, which I drink every night. And that is so relaxing and nice, right, Deep?
Yes, it's fantastic.
Because it's got like spice, which makes you a bit sleepy, and it has a bit of like sweetness.
Yeah. Combination of spice and sweet. Yeah.
Back to our topic. So it's kind of evolving like this. Version 1. Oh, guys, I'm making secret developers log for trillions of years in the future. Version 1.0 fire. Version 2.0 language. Version 3.0 internet. Version 4.0 intelligence. Shared, synthetic, and spiritual. Tech doesn't just create anything new, it reflects who we already are. Social media didn't invert vanity, it just made it more measurable. And AI didn't create intelligence, it just made us finally question what it is. This whole tech era Isn't it about machine learning to be human, but humans remembering how to be more aware?
Humans are more aware about things. We use that word consciousness and awareness. So only human beings have awareness, not AI and machines have awareness. Awareness is a basic thing, is differentiate the human being and the AI. Because this awareness is a choiceless awareness. This awareness is a real nature of the human being. Because awareness have no any direction. Okay, like I'm aware about everything, what happened around me, what happened within me, the interaction with people, what happened in the society, what happened around us, and according to that thing, what happened inside me. I'm aware about that all things. So it is not in a one direction. We use the word attention or concentration. I'm focused on something. Awareness or awareness have something entirely different. Awareness means it has no limitations. So that AI is not have this quality of awareness. Yeah, he's AI is intelligent. He is able to doing all of the work, but it is not like a human being. Only this awareness is differentiate this two things.
Because no matter how advanced tech gets, it can't feel the warmth of ginger honey lemon on your tongue.
Yeah.
Not yet, at least.
Yes.
Maybe in the real revolution, it isn't artificial intelligence, it's authentic intelligence,
Yeah.
right? Um, the balance. You know, Dave, we're standing between two worlds, the old one and the one full of myths and prayer. And so the old one was full of myths and prayers, the new one is full of data and dreams.
Yeah.
But maybe they're not enemies. Maybe technology is a modern mythology. Same gods, new symbols. Instead of Vishnu holding a conch, it's humans holding a smartphone. And maybe tech isn't here to replace us. It's just to remind us that creation never stopped. It just went digital,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Sure. Because we call it mythology actually, but it is possible it is not mythology. One day human beings are seeing the things they are mentioned into the book. So that time you are not seeing any question. Somebody is not asking a question. Okay, why this is a blue guy exists and this and that. We don't know. In same manner, in around 2000 years ago, nobody is imagining that this kind of technology has come and AI. Not thinking about AI, nothing. But now AI is a reality. In the same manner, we don't know. Okay, so this whole thing we don't know is contain the whole stuff, and we don't know in future time how this AI and technology is continuously evolving, and we see the very different kind of world.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Before we log off from this universe, let's do the prayer that feels right for the new era. Our prayer for the day is Purnamada. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Om. So now, Deep, Can you explain us that the meaning of that whole prayer?
Sure. This is a Shanti mantra belonging to the Upanishad. Upanishad is a part of Vedanta. This is a in this Shanti part they are mentioned the quality of the creator, the source of creation. This is called complete, the wholeness. Okay, so only two words we remember about the source of creation when this whole stuff is come up from the whole planet, solar system, knowledge, light, everything is come up from the source of creation and expand. The completeness is the one quality, and the second quality is a wholeness. So they are telling the supreme reality or source of creation is a complete and the whole. And we realize this completeness and wholeness within ourselves because we are also a part of that. This is the meaning of this Shanti.
And finally, our statement of the day. Okay, guys, Deep is now gonna go ahead and say the thing and who it's from. Okay, Deep? So let me just hand you the notebook. Okay, all of my search. And note that we created for the day. Deep, how to read our note card out loud. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
So this card is saying that old tissue paper is put into the water glass by Max and Lily today.
Okay, guys. That's a bit weird.
Yeah.
Uh, Remember, I'm Bob, 9 years old, CEO of IvySchool.ai. You can read about me on edX Live. Ivy is a company that gives kids certs from Harvard, MIT, Stanford, Wharton, Duke, and Columbia University in computer science, entrepreneurship, and artificial intelligence. At Ivy, we have 1,000 plus students from 100 plus schools from around the world learning AI, tech, and problem solving with us. Deep, he's our yoga teacher from Ivy. And to learn more about me, you can check me out on bobtrooper.com or you can keep watching my videos. Our site is www.ivyschool.ivyschool spelling I for IV, the plant, V for Venus, Y for, I don't know, what starts with Y? Yam? So, okay, hang on, wait. S for Squeech. Okay, then okay. C for cat. H for horse. O for octopus. O again for octopus. L for lion. Dot. Period. Not actually dot. So period. A for Africa, and I